What is going on, guys? BalorFan85 back on Wrestling Review Society, and we've got another video going. I'm still Balor fan.
See it went over there?
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm not offended right now. I know I'm not offended. Demon Dave, Kevin's going heel mode on you. He's not giving you what you want. You're no John Laurinaitis, no people power.
Not yet.
What is it? Joe or John? I think it's John Laurinaitis. Okay. So this is the belt that we kind of touched on for Fight for the Fallen. And if you haven't seen that video, please go back and watch it. We had so much fun doing that video.
Had an amazing time. I think that was our first documented road trip from start to finish.
Yeah, and now that we have all this cool new stuff, it's going to be a lot better going forward. Maybe the next trip we do will be way more documentary style.
Wayne has dove headfirst into the studio package, more like the sit down interview kind of thing, and I've got the mobile set up, so we definitely have the capability to do more stuff like that. And I don't know about you, but I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm really looking forward to it too. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. This is a Fandu belt. You saw some of it in the Fight for the Fallen video.
You guys know exactly how we feel about Fandu.
Yep. This is the Fandu Big Gold on a purple strap with purple stones. And I've got nothing but good things to say. Well, no, I do have one bad thing to say about this belt.
It's not yours?
With that too. Fandu, with the quality, they always kill it. My problem with this title is a strap. Not that it's purple, but that it's bubbling more than the actual black straps. I
wonder if that has something to do with the dye, or...
Maybe it does. Maybe it's got something to do. Maybe this purple is a different material.
You know, it does feel a little different.
Yeah,
than the
it really
actual
does.
Straps.
So, you saw Conrad talk about it. Conrad asked if this was an Undertaker-inspired belt. To an extent, yes, but not really. We saw on Fandu's Facebook group somebody with a belt kind of like this on a purple strap, and Victoria, Miss BalorFan85, actually really loved the purple strap. So we got on the Fandu's website, and they had an imperfect sale, and I can't remember where the imperfect is on this belt, but she bought it. It came with the purple stones. I think we paid a little over $200 for it. It wasn't really that much, but with Fandu quality, it's always worth it. I mean, it really is.
When you talk about Fandu, is imperfect really imperfect?
No, not really. Not really. Now there are some flaws. You know, a lot of people don't like this. A lot of people don't like the strap, and I've got nothing but good things to say about the strap. As far as my personal preference, I don't mind it. The only thing that we don't like about it is it will not stay up on its own. You have to put it on an easel, or like around the statue, like he does. But another thing that we found out with the tag belts. So the tag belts, we found a problem, and we started noticing it in some of the groups, and a lot of people on Fandu's page, they brought it up, and that was on the tag belts up here with the logos. They make the plates, and then you can either get a crown, an FWF logo, or I think there's another one, I can't remember. But what they do is they glue it on the top, and it started to fall off. I think yours fell off. Luckily, you found where it was. You were able to put it back on. But that's become a big part of some of the backlash that Fandu's got. I've still got nothing but good things to say about Fandu.
Here's my thing. Fandu's stuff is extremely good quality. I've always really liked Fandu. You're gonna get about 8 to 12 millimeter on your plating. You're gonna get really good design. You're gonna get really good artwork. Yeah, the strap doesn't support the weight of the belts, but then again, we've never opted to get the real leather strap.
No.
So we don't know if that could
change anything. I mean,
possibly hold it up. But when you put all the positive things we have to say about Fandu, nobody's perfect.
No.
They're gonna mess up somewhere, and that's just the human factor into it. Yeah, it's a bummer, but it's not going to turn me away from Fandu products.
No, I don't think it would either. If it were like the Backlund or something, the big eagle was glued on, something like that, I'd probably have a big problem with it.
That's different.
But the logo, get yourself a hot glue gun or something. Some of you out there are probably saying we shouldn't have to do that if you purchased something that should have that quality. But you know, I'm completely.
My caveat.
I don't want to say I'm okay with it, but it's not.
I'm not going to say I'm okay with it, but it's not a deal breaker. My response to that, you know, if we're paying money for it, we shouldn't have to do that. You're absolutely right. 100% not going to argue with you.
Yeah.
But if you take an imperfect Fandu and you put it anywhere else on any other page, it's not going to sell for less than $200.
No.
Anywhere else, you're holding a $400 belt right now. Fandu says no, we're going to 175 it.
Well, and it is a perfect belt. I guess if you call it a perfect belt, does go I think $399.
Yeah.
But again, you know, I don't have a problem with an imperfect belt. Normally, it's nothing major, so on a shelf, you'd never notice. So that's what you're saying. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, exactly.
And, I agree with you wholeheartedly. Now, turning it back around,
Fandu does really good to take care of their customers and really good to stand by their work. So like I said, you're going to have that human factor in everything you do. So
on the back of the belts, you're going to have your Fandu quality. Everything is screwed in. And again, the bubbling I'm talking about, and I'm not sure if maybe this is the imperfection or not, but if you look at all the creasing and all the bubbling, that's kind of the problem I have with it. But it's not a major problem. You know, the strap hasn't cracked or anything. It's just bubbling. It's just creasing. No problem. But I'm going to continue to buy from Fandu.
Yes.
Basically is what I'm saying. Now,
this
is our third big gold. You have, if I'm not mistaken, you have 3 big golds.
I do have 3 big golds.
And we have 3 big golds. And what we're looking to do eventually is upgrade the video. Our most popular video is the difference.
Remaster.
Yeah. Our most popular video
digitally enhanced.
Yeah, our most popular video on this channel is the difference between the Fandu Big Golds and the WWE Shop Big Golds. So we're looking at eventually upgrading that and using the new HD camera that we have, the new lighting we have, to revisit that video and try to do a better video. We'll do a take 2 on it and we'll kill it because we never do take 2s. So that's what we're looking for. And this is basically going to be a short video just to kind of go over this purple belt. While we're talking about something that's Miss Balor Fan 85's, if you can look right here, this is one thing she also went for that none of us have. She put her name on the nameplate, and I gotta say it looks good.
I'll go ahead and tell you and Wayne will do his close-ups and everything and really give you a good shot at it. The letters on this nameplate are almost as thick, if not thicker, than your WWE shop plates.
Yeah, I'd say even thicker than. It's definitely thicker than 2mm. Now, I'm not sure if these are glued in, and I don't want to give it a try to pull it apart and see. I would assume they are, but they're in there good.
Yeah,
they're in there good, so I don't have a problem with that. I figured this is as good a time as any, since we're talking about something that belongs to Miss Balor Fan 85. We did the unboxing a little while ago, and she got some new minis. Well, she's got another mini. I gotta admit, this mini looks good. So this is the SmackDown 20th anniversary mini. We have the Raw 25 mini. Now we have the SmackDown 20th anniversary mini. She actually gave us permission to review this mini.
Whew.
So
if you guys don't know Miss Balor Fan,
she loves these minis.
That's not easy for her to do.
So we thank you, Miss Balor Fan 85. So with the commemorative belts, you've got this nice little box that comes in. It's got a nice blue sleeve. Really digging it. And I also like the detail they put into the box. Like
I really like the packaging. There's like that almost like that leather look to it.
Yeah, kind of. So I'm going to open it up. This is the SmackDown 20th anniversary mini. And, you know, hopefully I'm going full on it now. But it's got the SmackDown on the right side plate. Almost dropped that. That would have been bad. It's got 20th anniversary on this side plate over here. And at the bottom where it normally says World Heavyweight Champion, it's got October the 4th, 2019, which was the 20th anniversary of SmackDown. So, all in all, this isn't a bad belt. One thing I love about these minis is that mother of pearl white strap.
Yeah. I
really love that. The back, there's not much to it, but the front is where it's at. I'm loving the front. I've got nothing but good things to say about these. She has to have every. As a matter of fact, when we got this, the next day we realized there was another mini that she didn't have, and guess what? It's in the mail. So it's coming. And that was a SummerSlam commemorative mini. So now she's got both the SummerSlam commemorative minis coming. She's got one from last year that she's already purchased, and then she's got the one from this year. So I don't really have anything else to say. Do you have anything you want to say about anything?
Well, since I didn't give any input on this,
Oh, I'm sorry.
from start to finish, I really dig the blue sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
I like the holographic logo right here. It's not just stenciled on or painted on. It's got like this really cool holographic look to it. And then when you get over here to the box, I'm sure he'll do a close in on that. It really has like that leather texture. And once again, you have that holographic WWE logo. When you first open the box, you have this really, really rich blue suede material.
Mm-hmm.
It really makes the mother of pearl strap pop out and just jump at you. And it really accents the hints of blue that are in the belt. To me, this looks like the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of pros with this. A lot of pros. I'm not as big into the mini belt collecting, but I am always amazed at how they can get all this detail in such a small place.
It is for all intents and purposes a replica belt.
Just
scaled down.
First things first, moving from left to right, and once again, by now you've already seen the close-up on it. I don't want to fumble it too much and end up dropping it or whatever the case may be. But Wayne's really good at giving you guys up-close visuals on it. So, working left to right, you have 6 male snaps, 3x2 male snaps. That's one thing I've always liked about the shop belts. The snap boxes are always either par or above.
Yeah.
You're not going to have to worry about any of those coming out. Getting into the side plates now. Here's one of my I'm not going to say a con to it, but not so favorite. I feel like they overwork the side plates with the stones. Just these 3 right here and these 3 right here. I think if they just had the border, that would have been fine.
That's fair enough.
Not saying it's bad, not saying it's good. Maybe that's what you like. Just a little crowded for me. However, also on that side plate, how good is that lettering?
It's very good. I mean, it's the logo.
It's clean. There's no overlapping of the paint. It's extremely legible. There's great contrast. You guys know how I feel about that. So the entire circle is filled in with blue, and then in gold letters says SmackDown. Really good contrast, sets it apart. Getting into the, you have the gold bar on the side. Getting into the main plate of it. Like I said, if you look at the mini of the Women's SmackDown Championship, it's the exact same in my opinion.
Yeah.
Except for, like he said, where it would normally say SmackDown Women's Championship, you have October 4th, 2019. I thought that was a very nice touch.
It really is, yeah.
With this being the commemorative of the 20-year anniversary, I thought that was really nice to put in there. Almost how you would put your wedding date inscribed in your wedding ring.
Mm-hmm.
Getting over into the other side plate, once again, I think it's a little overcrowded with stones, but that's just my opinion. You could be different. I know Miss Balor fan, she probably doesn't have a problem with it.
No.
And like I said in our previous video, if it's your belt and you don't have a problem with it, other people's opinions really don't matter. So as long
especially yours to hers.
Yeah, I'm not a person. But anyway.
You guys, for some reason, she's really competitive when it comes to you.
I know. And I actually have something that's really going to upset her.
Oh, no.
But anyway.
You want to go ahead and just break it out?
This
will be a couple weeks down the road.
As soon as I get done reviewing this. My thoughts on the side plate on the right side are the exact same. Very good contrast. I like the blue. I like the gold lettering. On this side plate, however, it says the 20th anniversary. It's not just 2 SmackDown, so I like how they changed it up. It's not just a mirrored look. You have the clamshell tooling. You have the 6 female snaps, 3x2. And then you have the big gold tip on the end. You guys know how I feel about the big gold tips. The back, everything is really secure. You have the holographic sticker, and you have the trademark plate. Overall, this is probably one of the better mini belts I've seen.
One thing I love about the box normally doesn't come with anything quite like this.
Oh, yeah, the riser.
Yeah, it's got a big riser on it.
But that blue suede just looks amazing. And here's the riser he's referring to. But I really, really like, not to take away from the belt, but as far as all the mini belts I've seen, I think this has the most craftsmanship for a box.
Mm-hmm. I definitely agree. When they first started, and I'm going to be honest, for these commemoratives, they normally, for the special pay-per-views, they make a commemorative side plate and they make a commemorative mini. So we've got the mini for the Australia show they did earlier this year, I can't remember. We've got the Raw 25 one. We've got 3 WrestleMania minis. And when they first started coming out, the back of this, where you see the suede, was like a styrofoam. There wasn't really much to it. But I think, like you said, this is probably the most intricate on the inside. And it's not much. It's just the blue felt. But it's that added touch.
It's not that there's a lot there, but what's there looks quality.
Yeah.
It looks like they cared about the packaging. It looks like they really wanted you to be happy with it. Now, if you don't mind me asking, was there any price difference between this and the regular minis?
Yeah, normally the commemorative minis, these are about twice as well. Nowadays you can get a mini. The regular price for them is about $69.95 or $69.99. With the commemoratives, they're always $99.99.
Okay, well, see, that's what I was getting at.
But the difference, not to cut you off, the difference, and I'm sure that's what you were going to ask, what's the difference between these and the regular minis? The regular minis come in their own belt bag, kind of like these, or not this, but kind of like your WWE shop belts do. They come in their own belt bag. When you get a commemorative, they come with a sleeve, they come with a box, and they come with this nice little display.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was getting at. If the price is going to be different, I'd hate for it to be the exact same, just a
It'd
different
come in a little bag. And
but it seems like, for the extra price, maybe it's worth that extra $30 some odd or somewhere in that ballpark. But I mean, you're getting something extra, even if it's not much. It's still something. It's still something to set it apart. But I'm really digging this packaging.
I am too, and that's, like I said, your WrestleMania minis come like this.
That's probably one of my favorite shades of blue I've ever seen.
Oh, it really is, especially the felt blue right here.
It's a very rich blue. It's not baby blue, sky blue. It's a very rich, dark blue, and I mean, it's awesome.
Mm-hmm. And they could have failed in so many different ways. See, the Raw would be easier because the Raw, they just go with the universal red. The SmackDown, they just, in my opinion, they killed it on this. So I've really got nothing else. No. Do you have anything you want to say? Do you want to spoil anything for Miss Balor Fan 85 over there? Is this going to be?
Oh no, I'll. Well, yeah, actually, I will.
Uh-oh.
So, as most of you know, Mr. and Mrs. Balor Fan been into belt collecting way before myself and my wife started collecting, and it's always been a dream of mine to one day have more belts than you. Always. And every time I get right there to the finish line, right when I see him at 20 belts and I'm coming up with number 21, just trucking along, next thing you know, hey, we just got 2 more in the mail. So I went from 1 ahead to 1 behind, and that's kind of been the story of our friendship, has it not?
Yeah, pretty much. You're still 2 behind, right?
As of right now, I have 23 and he has 25. He also counts as commemorative, which, rightfully so.
Well, if you had, I would consider if you had the same thing, I would consider.
Oh, absolutely. But something dawned on me the other day. I currently have 2 XWA championships.
It shouldn't have dawned on you. I told you that the other day.
You have, but I'm finally starting to count them, so we're both at 25.
Okay, fair enough.
Next belt. I have to order a belt before him. I have to. So Victoria, that's my little my rib for you is we're tied. We are tied. I know I probably just lifted your belt restriction with that statement.
You may have.
But
we'll see.
Yeah. So next belt, you better hope you get it before I do.
And there's the freshness thing you dropped.
It's a microphone, and I dropped it.
So that being said, I've got nothing left to say. You got anything you want to say?
I'm having a lot of fun doing these. Thank you guys so much for taking this crazy journey with us.
And it has been crazy.
We went from, just 2 friends shooting at my kitchen table. We're still at my kitchen table. But I mean, we got HD cameras now. We got microphones now.
We got lighting over here.
We got merch. Okay, we have merch. But we also launched our Facebook page. We've made a lot of really good friends along the
And
way.
if you're tired of hearing us talk about the Facebook page, I'm sorry, we're not going to stop talking about the Facebook page.
Basically, what I want to get at with this is anybody who watches our videos, anybody who subscribes to our videos, anybody who shares our videos, even if you're doing it to make fun of us, you're still giving us a share.
Mm-hmm.
You're still giving us a view. Thank you to absolutely everybody.
Yeah.
Without you guys, we're really just sitting here talking in front of a camera for no reason. You guys made this a YouTube channel. We just made the videos, but you guys are what made it a YouTube channel. For those of you on the Facebook page, you guys made it a group. We just made a page. And guys like Demon Dave, who've supported us from day one. Guys like Carmine Sabia, who actually influenced us to make some changes.
Hippie Joe,
Mason
Big
Morales,
Entertainment for a little while. Ernesto,
WCW Nation,
Michal.
Absolutely. Just the list goes on and on. We don't want to leave anybody out, but we could honestly sit here all day just with all the people that we want to thank. So I'm just going to leave it at this. And I know this is a very blanket statement, but we mean it wholeheartedly. For anybody who has had anything to do with the success of the YouTube, the Facebook page, whatever, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I couldn't have said it better myself. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe down below. And I think we're going to do another video.
Yeah, I think we're going to get another one out, get another one done under our belts, pun intended.
Yep.
Maybe one, maybe two, but we have an hour.
Yeah.
And we got to get ready to set up an interview.
Then we're doing a live. Then we're doing a live video on Facebook,
which I do. I try to do it before. I try to do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 1 hour before the shows. Definitely Wednesday is a staple because I have that day permanently off from work. But yeah, if you haven't checked out our Facebook page, make sure you check out Wrestling Review Society. The name's right there.
Man,
I had to do it at least once.
I thought I'd get away with that.
I had to do it at least once.
It's right there, but it's literally right there because
I told you, Demon, you had to wait for it.
Oh, there you are. I couldn't see you for a minute. So, yeah, we're Wrestling Review Society. You know what? I really don't have to do that because we are Wrestling Review Society across the board.
Across the board. We even got a business email now.
So you know what? I'm probably not gonna. I'm probably not gonna do it. Right there.
I mean, it's okay if he wants to take the lazy way out.
Yeah. Hey, depending on what day I put this out, yeah, maybe. You never know.
But seriously, our Facebook, our YouTube channel, our email, our soon-to-be Twitter we've been talking about, everything from this point on, given that the name is still available, we're going to be Wrestling Review Society across the board.
How that name is not available, and we're probably giving somebody just the idea to go ahead and take it from us, but we are Wrestling Review Society. And that's not going to change whether somebody buys the rights to it or not.
Shake and bake. With that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, jump over to the Facebook. If you're watching this on Facebook, jump over to the YouTube. Let's try to get those member counts to mirror each other. We have 630 on the Facebook. We have a little over 300 on the
Close
YouTube page. Close to 350. So yeah, if you're watching this on Facebook, jump over to YouTube. And if you're watching this on YouTube and didn't know about the Facebook, jump over. We'd be happy to have you.
With
that being said, we'll see you guys in the next video.
Take it easy, guys.